If you clicked on this video, you probably suck at aiming. No, I'm just kidding. But you obviously need a little help to improve your aim, and this video will help drastically. So let's get straight into it. All right, guys, so the first tip I'm going to give you is just to practice and practice. Train as much as you can, play as much as possible, because this right here, the more you play, the more you will see improvement in your aim. That is the first tip, guys. Just play as much as you can, practice your aim as much as you can. Always practice your aim before going into ranked play, guys. Try to do at least 100 bots, maybe even 200 a day before you hop in ranked. That way your aim will already be warmed up when you hop in, and you won't be going double negative, losing SR and stuff. But yeah, guys, that's the first tip there, is to just practice as much as possible on your aim if you want to see that improvement in a minimal time span. Another good tip, guys, go ahead and go into your controller, go over to aiming, and turn off aim assist. I want you to practice with no aim assist for about 50 to 100 bots, just so you can see the difference between aim assist and no aim assist. As you can see here, it's very difficult without the sticky aim assist to help you. So practicing no aim assist right here will actually improve your aim tons once you put aim assist back on, because using the right stick mainly with no aim assist is to aim, but when you're using aim assist, mostly you're going to want to use your left stick. A lot of people don't know this, but when you have aim assist on, you're going to want to use your left stick for rotational aim assist. But even controlling the recoil pattern with your right stick does engage rotational aim assist. But yeah, guys, go ahead and disable aim assist for 50 to 100 bots. As you can see, it's very difficult to hit your opponent. So if you put it back on here after you're done, you can just see the difference of how much it just sticks on your opponent. Yeah, guys, aim assist is definitely broken in this game, so you're gonna want to take it to your advantage and maximize it as much as possible, which I'll be going over all the tips to maximize your aim assist and to have that perfect pro aim. So yeah, guys, no aim assist for 50, 100 bots. Turn it back on. You'll see a huge improvement, a drastic improvement in a very short time. Next, I'm going to teach you aiming mechanics like slide aiming like this, jump slide aiming, regular jump shots, drop shots, and even diving kills. Anyway, starting with sliding, if you just slide, it will do a long slide right here, just like so. If you just push the slide button, don't push anything else. As you see, you could practice this 20, 25 to 50 times in your lobbies. Get this movement down right here. Another good movement, slide and lay down. Missed my shots right there, but just hold your slide button. If you just hold it, it will do this movement right here, just like so. And if you get this down, it's actually pretty difficult to hit you if you get that movement down. I'll try to do it again for you guys. Give me a second. Just practice your sliding lay down. This is what it's called. Practice your sliding lay down. You just hold your slide button and it slides and lay downs for you. Instant drop shot. Very useful because it puts your character back like he's laying on his back. Now for jump shots, guys. Jump shotting is a little difficult in this game compared to other CODs. You can't just like B-hop, you know, or it'll mess up your aim. But jump shotting can be effective if you know how to use it right. So when you jump shot, you're going to want to ADS right when you jump shot as well. That way it doesn't slow the ADS. You don't want to jump then ADS because it will take a while to ADS after you jump ADS. So you want to do it together and it's way more quicker, like so. And also when you jump, you don't want to, right when you jump, you don't want to start instant shooting. You want to wait like a millisecond, maybe a second before you start shooting so it doesn't mess up your aim. So practice your jump shotting as well. Now dive slides, this is where, this is a really good movement tip right here. If you jump and slide, it's very difficult to hit you. So if you're in the air and you press the slide button, it will slide every time, just like so. But when you're doing this mechanic, make sure you wait until after the initial slide to start shooting, or else it will mess your aim up, like so. I'll show you guys here. See how it goes up really bad if you don't wait? Do it again for y'all. So you got to wait a little, like a second after the initial slide, for your recoil to be more smooth so you can control it, as well as doing the jump slide. It's harder to hit you as well. So practicing all of this is very useful. And let's go on to the last one, which is the diving mechanic, which right here, it's not very useful actually, unless you have someone one shot and you're challenging around a corner very quick, or if you're just trying to shotsy someone and be fancy on the map. You know, if you're in flow state, you're heating up. Practice the diving, practice the jump sliding, practice all of the aiming mechanics just to get it down, because you will be in every one of those situations eventually in rank play, and you're going to want to be ready for that gunfight. And the more you practice it, the more easier it will be for you and more difficult for the opponent. Now, as I was talking about earlier, rotational aim assist, you basically want to focus on strafing back right and left and right, just like so, because it makes your aim way more stickier on the opponent as if you were just standing still. But also controlling recoil and shooting your gun does engage rotational aim assist, but you're going to want to be doing all of this while in a gunfight. You see how sticky that was from a close range? I beamed him all heads with a PDW from that far. So you're going to want to engage your rotational aim assist by moving your left stick left and right, and The right stick will engage as well. You just have to control the recoil and shoot your weapon, guys. So just practice your rotational aim assist, as well as another tip I'm about to show you, your centering. You see my center dot on my screen? You don't want to be aiming at the ground. When you're challenging gunfights and you're aiming at the ground, you will lose gunfights 9 times out of 10. You don't want to be looking at the ground, because the time it takes you to look from the ground and go to your opponent could cost you that gunfight. So just that split second from going to the ground up to your opponent will cost you the gunfight 9 times out of 10. So you're going to want your center dot already on your opponent, just sticking on them, just like so. Just have your center dot already on your opponent, and all you have to do is ADS and shoot. Just focus on your centering and your rotational aim assist as well as you're doing all of that, because the center dot is huge. You don't really need the crosshair, in my opinion. Centering is huge in this game. You need to focus on your centering every day, all the time. Practice that, just like so. Have your center dot in the middle of your screen, aiming at their head, neck. Don't aim it here. Don't aim it here. Right in the middle. Now let's go on to flick aiming and snapping. So when you're an AR player, it's good to practice this in a private match. You're snapping from one opponent to another. So let's say we got a dude here, snap, and we try to snap from him. Just try to snap from one guy to the next, just like that. Just keep practicing that. The better your snaps are, the better your flicks get, the more you'll win gunfights in certain situations. Like if you're getting double chowed and you get one and you got to snap to the next one, you can definitely make that happen if you keep practicing your snapping, just like so, guys. But definitely keep practicing this while you're doing rotational aim assist and centering. Just go up, put some bots in, snap to that guy, snap to that guy. And also you can practice flicker aiming right here, which is basically doing this right here, being ready for a gunfight most of the time, so that you can adjust your aim if need be. If you are shooting at someone and you're getting shot at by another guy and you got to adjust your aim or something, flicker aiming and snapping is very huge to do in this game. If you're an AR player, practice all of that. Snapping on your opponent, flickering, being ready for a gunfight. All right, guys, last but not least, let's just go ahead and go into the firing range. And the last tip I'm going to give you, one of the last tips anyway, is to master your recoil pattern. So just go into the firing range. Don't put your thumbs on the right stick, and just hold your shoot just like this, and that is the recoil pattern right there. So as you're shooting, you're going to want to shoot, hold down, and right. Just practice that recoil pattern right there. So down and then straight. Down, left, and then straight, basically. Not bad, not bad. It was basically just straight up, hold down to the left, and then back to the middle. But if you don't hold it down, you can just reset your recoil pattern just like this. But let's try to hit this far target right here, see what we can do, guys. All right, ready? So first few bullets are just straight, then we have to hold, then it goes upright, so we have to hold down. That's very difficult to do. Straight, then hold down. There we go. We did pretty good there, actually, for the far target. Hit it 5-6 times, maybe. Just getting that recoil pattern down, very helpful, guys. Very useful. All you got to do, go in here, take your stick, take your thumb off the stick, shoot your weapon. You can see the recoil pattern. I don't know why it keeps being different. Maybe I have a little stick drift already in my new controller. Wow, that will be crazy. Anyways, yeah, that's another one of my tips, guys. Let's go into the last tip here. We're going to make sure that your settings are correct. Anyways, guys, let's go over some settings to make sure you have the right settings for aiming. There's only a few I'm really going to go over that you mainly need, which are in the aiming advanced settings. You're going to want instant transition timing with dynamic response curve type. Leave the slope scale at default 1.0, but all your sensitivities are up to you. I have mine at default 1.0, all my custom sensitivities. But also go into your motion sensor advanced settings. Make sure this FOV sensitivity scaling is set to off. This will give you more aim assist. Make sure your field of view is around 100 to 105 to maximize your aim assist to the fullest possible. ADS field of view affected. This way when you ADS, it doesn't zoom in as much, guys. And then your weapon field of view wide. That's really all the settings you need. Also, you need the right class setups as well. I see a lot of people running some weird stuff, so I'm going to go over the best class setup for the PDW and the aims. So they actually did add recoil springs back, so let's go ahead and put that on there. This is the absolute best PDW class, guys. The only class you need. You don't need any other class. Trust me, this is the only class you need. And then up to the aims. Actually, I haven't been on my account in a little bit, so we're going to change this up. This isn't the class that I use anymore. I use this class back to the main CDL build everybody uses. This is the best aims class to use. Absolutely no recoil, and it's a beamer. Those are the best class setup, guys, best settings, and the best tips for getting better at aiming. I hope this video did help you guys. If it did, please hit that sub button, guys, if you enjoy my content and you're new. And if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. Comment down below, guys. I love y'all. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.